Hello, folks. This is David Hurley of davidhurley.net and EliteDownlineBuilder.com talking to you on Monday, the 16th of March, 2020. I'm just about to do the 2020 vision as initiated by Pixie Post. I think it's my 27th challenge. Yes, I have to make a small confession that I did say that I would try to do number 27 and 28, I think, on Sunday, but that didn't happen. In the afternoon, I went into town and headed over to a friend's apartment to play a retro game, a new edition of a retro game, a game that I played a lot in the 1970s as a boy. The game is called Escape from Colditz. Colditz Castle is a castle that was in the Third Reich. I think it's down in Germany somewhere, in the south of Germany perhaps. Colditz Castle was a castle where prisoners of war, Western Allied prisoners of war were kept. And these were high security prisoners, the ones who had escaped from all the other camps. And so they were put into this high security prison. And so the idea of this game is that one player, that's this fellow here, Sean, is the German player. He's the security. He's the camp commandant, and his purpose is to keep all the prisoners inside the prison. And the goal of the prisoners is, of course, to escape. And the other players are prison officers. And here, our host, Jeffrey, is looking pretty happy because he's just got a prisoner out by stealing the commandant's staff car and driving through the gate. And here he is. He's hit his escape target, so he's quite happy. It was a pretty good game. We had a lot of fun. And after that, Sean here and I went into town and we played several games of chess in a pub. Now, the good news is that I was fairly well disciplined in that I didn't go crazy and play out all night, as it's quite tempting to do in these situations. But instead, I hopped on a tram home and got a nice night's sleep. And here I am today, putting the wheels back on my business, if I can. And so let's move on to the 2020 Vision Challenge itself. I think in the last video, I talked about the Oasis, the Unicorn Oasis, which I started to engage with. Well, I've taken that a step further. Now, let me just show you where it is if you haven't been working with the Unicorn Oasis. When you log into Click Track Profit, if you go over to Extras, you'll find Unicorn's Oasis here. And when you come through to the Unicorn Oasis page, you will find a list of autoresponder list owners, and you can subscribe to all of their lists, and then you will receive emails from them in which they are engaging with you and promoting their businesses and making some offers. But also in every single email, there is a little link which says something like Save a Unicorn. So here's what I did. I went right down the list and I subscribed to everybody on the list. And I started receiving their emails to my Gmail account. Now, to keep things organized and efficient, what I did next was to set up a filter. You can see it here, Click Track Profit Unicorn Oasis. This is a filter under the business section. So I've got quite a few filters, as you can see. And I'll just show you how to, so you can see in here are the emails that I have received from all of the participants in Unicorn Oasis. Well, first, let me just show you, unfortunately, the rate of emails is not that high, actually. I think I did that about 3 days ago. And I have only received 1 or 2 messages from most of the list, 3 from Eliana. And the unicorn, we can see him over here. The unicorn's mood is tense. He's just yellow. Now, I have clicked on every single unicorn link that has come to me. So that's pretty much how many I've clicked on, about 25 maybe, I'm not sure. But still, he's a bit tense. The volume of emails is not yet that great. More people will start joining this list, I think, as Click Track Profit continues to grow. Later in the year, I will also be ready to join join Unicorn Oasis as a list owner. That's something I'm aiming to get done later this year, not immediately. So yes, when we receive an email, we open it and read the email. And if we're interested in the offer, we can check out the offer. But down here is the link. Somewhere in the email, in some form or another, will be a link which says something like, click here to save a unicorn. And when you click it, you come through and you put your username in here and save a unicorn. So now, unfortunately, there are no new fresh emails for me to actually demonstrate. I've clicked through. What happens is when you've clicked 2, 3, or 4, when you've saved 2 or 3 or 4 unicorns, you get some free spins on the prize wheel. And in my previous video, I didn't win any prizes, but since then I have won some prizes. So the thing I really want to show you is how to organize it so that it's simply a matter of clicking through. You can do it very efficiently, and that is by setting up a filter. So let's imagine that Paul's email has just come to my inbox, and here it is. And where's his here we go. Click here to save a unicorn. So I want to put him in my Unicorn Oasis folder. So we come down, click the three. Is it 3? Click the 3 button. This one here, more, and so first of all, you open the email, then you click that, then you click filter messages like these and create a filter. Now, I'm not going to create, I've already done this, but I just want to show you the way I do it. Skip the inbox. We don't want hundreds of emails coming to the inbox. And we've got 2 other matching conversations. We want to get all the matching conversations into the filtered area. And so then we apply the label and choose label, and the label we'll choose is CTP Unicorn Oasis. Then I would click that label and then create filter. And those emails from Paul would then be removed from the inbox and they'd all be thrown into the CTP Unicorn Oasis filter. And all future ones will go there. What that does is it gives you a single place where all those emails will appear. And all you have to do is check. You can see here, mine is not bold. When it goes bold, there are fresh emails that you can open. So it's a good way to keep tabs on the Unicorn Oasis and efficiently manage all those letters and links. And so I guess that is it from me, David Hurley of davidhurley.net for today until the next 2020 Vision Challenge, which I hope is coming pretty soon. In fact, I should just say that I think I've gone through a week of disruption due to parties and fun events. I've had a great time this week, but there's not much on my calendar going forward. And if I don't put anything on it, I think that the 2020 Vision will go ahead more quickly, and also the Lenten fast. We will build up a whole string of alcohol-free days sitting at home, self-isolating due to the what's-his-name virus, which we don't really want to talk about. So anyway, that's all from me, David Hurley of davidhurley.net and elitedownlinebuilder.com. Until next time. Let's turn it off down here, shall we?